Man, what's going on? It's your boy B Bird, man. Just really want to just get on here, man. Let's jump on the frying pan, man. Really want to talk about the Black News Channel. It's all black owned. It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week news network. It's supposed to be launched this year, 2019. I'm not really sure with the month. I didn't look. I looked deep enough, but kind of forgot the actual date of being launched. But it's supposed to be launched at the end of this year. It's going to be in 33 major markets, so you know it's going to be based in urban centers. So where a significant black population is residing. So definitely, I'm living in Houston. I'm gonna be able to watch this or see this. Definitely want to check it out. Want to see if it's really going to be about a black issue, black agenda. It's going to have some type of solidarity. It's going to interview people that the ADOS movement and really just us as black folks in America really want to be put on that slot or that appearance. So we definitely going to see if this is going to be part of the black new media or this is actually part of the old black media. So that's definitely what my take is, my intake to that all news black news network. Now the founder, his name is J.C. Watson. I know from his days in Oklahoma, he was actually playing quarterback for the University of Oklahoma. He's actually from Oklahoma. He played in the Canadian Football League for a while, then he came back, went into politics, actually was a state congressman. So, he's actually ADOS. He's an ADOS. He's ADOS. He come basically from rural Oklahoma, black community, family, stemming all the way from slavery, American child slavery. So his least lineage is legit. Now, what did he going to bring to the table with this network? Oh, that's a whole different ballgame. But if he is focused on the black community with issues that the black community is really pushing and thriving for, and talking about certain things, especially like reparations and things like that, I don't have a problem with it. So I'm definitely going to show support, like I said, but if he can't hang with this new black media, then it is what it is. Definitely want to talk about AdStreet.com, that commercial they had. They pulled it down recently, but it's still kind of disturbing to me because it gives a very false pretense notion of there were love and everything going on during the period of the American slavery, and that's not really entirely the case. There's basically like a propaganda to black women is also to try to create a division or a rift between black men and black women that is somewhat that general sense is actually got back together on this ADOS movement. That's a big thing. And also talk about just the Underground Railroad is only a northern thing. That's not entirely the case either. The Underground Railroad went to Mexico and Florida. That really whites did not have a hand in. They like to talk about the North or Canada or Northern United States because they were white abolitionists that had a partake in it. So they definitely like to take credit. Like I said, white supremacy like to take both sides of the argument. But this commercial was kind of a little silly because we don't know what the main goal of that commercial is. If that goal is trying to tell um, the dominant society that, hey, this reparation is coming up. If you guys can go back and trace your family to a black slave, and you guys can get reparations as well, and um, that's just not the case. I mean, I will say this: if your family is basically the slave owner family, you should not get, even though you might have a slave in that tree as a white person or whatever. If your family was the sole owner of that slave, then you're disqualified in my book, because you are the slave owner family. Your ancestor was a slave master, slave owner, who owned that slave to have that child. Even that's not possible, because a lot of miscegenation laws actually kind of forbid it. Now there was some slave that was documented, like I said, there's some slave owners that was white men that did take certain type of likings to their biracial children. So they did a few things that was like favoritism of, they will grant them early release of freedom, than most other slaves that they own, or something like that, or give them education and so far like that too. So I mean, they gave them a little bit of privileges or rewards in a way, to their biracial children. They had children with black slaves, female black slaves. But up the north, and especially in the northern state, the interracial couples really white women and black men, and that is prevalent throughout that time of United States history. None of the interracial relations was really with a black woman and a white man. I mean, if there were marriages, it was between a mulatto or a mixed woman and a white man, or a mixed woman or a multiracial woman that came from the Caribbean or something, or so far of that caliber, or even overseas, because you had some slaves that did go to Europe in some areas. So you have maybe multiracial or biracial mixed people coming from out of the country of the United States, getting married to white men. That's the only, if you want to say, interracial relations they were of a black woman and a white man. That was it. Most interracial was basically white woman and black man, or former slaves. Also, too, they were also slave catching going on in the north as well, going back down to the south. I think Gossip Jr. I remember he had a movie. He played an ex-slave, escaped to the north. He found him an Irish woman, still interracial. They had a daughter. He lived a very prestigious life, privileged. His daughter was mixed, so she fell with a white man, and the white man proposed marriage, and she got married to this white man. And guess what? He sold her into slavery. He was part of a ring smuggling free blacks from not just the north, but even up in Canada. So when he found out his daughter was was sold back in slavery, they had to go back and find her and escape back up. You know what I'm saying? Um, I remember the movie because I seen it. It was a deep, powerful movie. You know, and then she got with with her brother, and that's who she ended up staying with. You know what I'm saying? She got with her brother in the after fact when she got became a slave and stuff. But yeah, man, like going up north, you could be up north and still get taken to become a slave. They got 12 years of slaves. I mean, that was daily life at that time. So um, that ancestry.com to me really did not do this stuff nor any service at all. They should have left that alone. They should never tried. But to me, like they wanted to try it out and see anybody caught it. Well, everybody caught it. So that definitely got me looking at Ancestry.com sideways. If they pull some fuckery like that, guess what? I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done. So I definitely just want to talk a little a bit about. I'm actually gonna probably make another video just about that topic because that topic kind of run me the wrong way. So I might release a video real soon, maybe today. But yeah, man, like I said, guys, I'll see you guys real soon. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, one.